Good morning, everybody. Welcome. What is today's date? May
15th, I believe.
Yes. I should know the date, but I'm a little out of sorts. May 15th, 2021. Welcome to the latest edition of Thoughts Count Anywhere. Coming to you live from the Go Live Vegas Studios in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Aaron Phillips, joined at the head table by the Chief, Mr. Matt Mullen.
What's up?
And our very special guest this week in the DJ booth, one of the biggest wrestling fans that I've ever met. She supports anything wrestling in Las Vegas and then some. Miss Brandy, how are you, darling?
I'm great, dolls. How are you?
We're doing very well. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming in today and keeping things on the run for our bell ringers. We appreciate it. Before we forget, 702-329-6947 is our number. Press number 1 to come into the studio. If you're listening to us, as we are now on Avo.tv, we are fully international, even more so than the internet provides us here at Go Live Vegas. You can call us at 855-502-4321. Now, I have to take a few minutes, and the guys and gals here in the studio are allowing me to do this. You notice today I'm not wearing any wrestling garb. I'm wearing a New York Mets hat, which as a Yankee fan is killing me. And I'm wearing a Jets jersey as a Giants fan. And there's only one person in this world that I will do that for, and that is my buddy who you'll see on the screen floating in the corner. His name is Richard Marsh, but the internet radio world knows him as Ricky Cash. My best friend of 24 years passed away last Sunday in a hotel in Holbrook, Arizona, on his way with his wife Kimberly to join the rest of the family in South Carolina. We did a show for 7 years called Vegas Unwrapped. It was great. Without Ricky Cash, Aaron Phillips would not be who he is today because we became known as Phillips and Cash. If ever there was a brother, without blood related, Richard Marsh and his family, Kim, who just made it safely to join the rest of the family in South Carolina after completing her drive after the passing of Richard last Sunday, to join Stephanie, Jason, Jamie, Rich's son and daughter, Russ and Barb.
Take a deep breath.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Adrian. I think I mentioned Jason, Stephanie's brother, Adrian, Jamie's husband. Stephanie's husband, Adrian, Jamie's husband. Granddaughters Diana, Kyrie, Gianna, Braylon, and I know I'm missing people. Their pop-up will be with them forever. Kim learned that on the rest of her drive coming across country. My buddy Scott Hogan and I, we hit the road Sunday morning at 7 a.m. Totally, Mother's Day was a moot point, however you say that word, because our mission was to get to Kimberly and make sure she was okay. My buddy Richard was cremated Tuesday afternoon. She was able to secure his remains, his ashes, on Wednesday and be able to continue the drive. And courtesy of my teammates here and Aaron at Go Live, I emailed some pictures with Ricky, and there's Bob Backlund with myself and Ricky. We did an interview many years ago on Vegas Unwrapped with him. What a great guy Backlund is and was. They're allowing me to make today's show a tribute to him, and Twin Brothers from Different Mothers will also be a tribute show to my buddy. I'm going to miss him terribly, as many people are. I've only known him for the 24 years since he's been out here, and I've been told that Rich told his daughter Jamie, who is an empath, whatever, that he wants me to do his eulogy. They're going to do something online, when everybody gets settled. And probably one of the hardest things I'll have to do is write that. I may just wing it because I don't think he'd want me to prepare anything because he knows me best when I ad-lib shit.
Oh, yeah.
So with the approval of my team here, you'll notice in the lower right-hand corner just pictures over the years of Ricky and myself at events. And the other thing is you're seeing me pre-surgery in many of those pictures when I was still 350 plus pounds, so you may not recognize me. There's Ricky doing his favorite thing. He always loved food at an event we were doing. We threw out the ball, first pitch at Cashman Field one year, which was a great thing. We took, and I don't know if I sent Aaron the picture of this, but I had the number 18 on my back. These are guys from Tanked. I had the number 18 on the back of my jersey, and I had one made for 11 because that was his birthday. And when we turned around, my daughter or somebody took a picture, and all you see was our backs with 18, 1811. So when the picture came through, I put a caption under it. Now we know Ricky Cash's real birth date, 1811. Because I always saw him, he was an old motherfucker. So anyway, so
hey, watch it now.
I know. Avo TV, don't yell at me. So this is a tribute.
No, I'm talking about Chief being old.
Oh no! You're there. There's Old Spice. We had purple stuff on his hair, so we called him Old Spice. This was hipster cash.
It was long enough ago. It was called New Spice.
That's true. Anyway, I'm going to end. Ricky, Rich, I know you're in the studio because you did it to me on Tuesday. So enjoy the show. I love you. I'm never going to miss you. I'm always going to say I'll see you next time. And I know you're always going to be kind to everybody up there because up there, you're all they have. So, buddy, I love you. And the rest of the family, I love you as well. All right. Let's get... Go ahead.
And on the flip side, the Thoughts Count Anywhere family sends our prayers out to the family.
Thank you. Greatly.
Definitely.
And I know they're listening. They've been texting me, I don't know if I can watch it. I said, guys, here's the websites. Here's the podcast. If you're out and about, here's the Go Live Vegas downloadable app, which, by the way, on a side note, Scott Hogan and I, as we started going through the mountains down 95 and heading out, the music started kicking. I said, Scott, you got your phone. Download the best 80s music station there is, Go Live Vegas. So we downloaded it, and sure enough, we listened to Go Live Vegas back and forth. So Go Live Vegas, here's to you for providing the best 80s music. Download it. And when there's shows playing like this one, you can hear that as well. So, Ricky, I love you, brother. Okay, let's get started before I lose everybody. It's time for I Hear Voices. Zelina Vega may be returning to the WWE as she has been seen at the Performance Center being filmed with The Rock's daughter. Shocking? I say a little bit. Gentlemen?
It's a little shocking, but I'm definitely glad it's happening. She's like the best manager in wrestling besides like Paul Heyman, whatever he wants to call himself, but I'm glad to see her back in WWE. I don't think she'd fit in with like AEW and whatnot because they don't seem to know what they're doing week to week half the time.
Isn't she? She's married to Alistair, isn't she?
Yeah.
So maybe that's a path they're going to take also.
And maybe that's why we've seen Alistair, at least in vignettes, up until last week when they said they had no more time, making a little name for himself. Brandy, what do you think? What do you think about Zelina Vega coming back?
I like it. I like Zelina. I don't know if AEW would know how to use her because the women's roster over there isn't so up to par, but I like her. It's sad that we lost Andrade due to her, I think, leaving, but because she was a good mouthpiece for him, but definitely liked her.
We'll see what it brings. I mean, that's why in this business we've talked about it. You never say never, right?
Never say never.
Right. How many times have people retired and then they come back the next week, right? So
Everybody that's ever retired in wrestling.
Exactly.
And just so everybody knows, our director this morning is not having his cereal, so I can't ask him his question.
What did you just have coffee or did you have your cereal before you came in?
He snuck the donut.
Oh, he had a donut. That was his
Yeah.
breakfast. Yeah, donuts this morning provided courtesy of Chief. I know I needed some sugar rush this morning to get through all of this. All right, next topic. Rumor is the Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, is in line for a huge push to possibly face Drew McIntyre during the summer. 2/3 of 3MB may be facing off, gentlemen and ladies. Thoughts?
I wonder if he wins a belt, will he take it back over to the new training facility, and they'll be traveling back and forth like some other companies are doing to wrestle.
Could be. Like in another organization where they're flying all over the place?
Yes.
I'd like to see new people pushed. I don't know about Jinder Mahal though.
He looked good, shaved his head.
Yeah.
He's got two, I don't remember their names, but he's got two henchmen,
Frick and frack.
similar to what the Singh
They're
brothers used to
bigger
be.
than he is.
I know, right? We have a call coming in. Oh, I think I know who it is. Thank you for calling Thoughts Count Anywhere. Garth, how are you, buddy?
Good morning, brother. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, my friend. I appreciate it.
What's up, jabroni?
Nothing. You doing, old man?
Doing well.
I think he's talking to you, Chief.
I even got my freaking false teeth in. So what's on your mind?
Nothing. I just simply wanted to call and reach out to my brother from another mother, Aaron, and let him know that our thoughts are with him this morning, and that it's not easy, but it shows his level of dedication and compassion for his friend that he jumped in a car on a moment's notice and took off across the country like that. So it just goes to show what kind of man he is, and I'm proud to know you, and I'm sure your friend was better off for knowing you as well. So definitely wanted to just on behalf of myself, the Finley Mazda family, and all the FSW fans and the Thoughts Get Anywhere fans, pass on our deepest sympathies and condolences to you and the family, brother.
Thank you, Garth. Greatly appreciated. You have no idea how much that means, man. Thank you very much for your friendship. And please thank everybody that you've mentioned in that thought. I greatly appreciate it, man.
Not a problem, brother. Hey, I know your brother would be smiling big time because I know it's got to take a lot for you to be wearing that
Oh, I'm
gear,
dying.
So
I'm dying.
No,
I couldn't.
That is
it
that
hurt.
is one of the biggest signs of respect. that
And I got to freaking sit next to him. And I hate the Jets and I hate the Mets.
Well, I do too.
Today they're all of our teams. Today that's what it's about.
You have no idea how hard it was to pull my credit card out and realize I'm buying Mets and Jet stuff. But like you said, I got a blessing on this one, so I got to pass. So yes,
We're all a Jets fan for the day.
That's right.
You need to have that jersey framed after it's done, and have a little plaque down, put it at the bottom for your buddy, and hang it up. That way he'll always be right there by your side, brother.
Fun. What are you looking at? Aaron is. What's that? Oh, the light. A light just went out in the flipping studio as you were talking, and that's my buddy Rich. I got to tell you, the name on the back. I walked in, no Jets T-shirts, no nothing, and he walked over to the clearance rack, and we comes across this Jets jersey, right? So I look at it, and it's on sale for $50, and I turn it around. And of course, you know who wore number 14 as of recent, right?
No.
Guy who's he's not even
Jets.
on the team. Sam Darnold got traded, right? The number 1 pick 3 years ago. So on the back is Darnold's name, $50, and I tell the guy what I'm buying it for, and he says, "You know what? I'll give it to you for $20." So I get home and I look at the receipt. You know what the original price for this jersey was?
Probably 200.
No, $120, and I got it for $20 to wear for today's show. So thank you to those guys.
Yeah, being it's a Jets shirt, the guy should have given it to you for nothing.
Well, that's true. Now, one of
He
the
gave you $20.
One other thing, you notice the patch here that I'm pointing to on the side of my head. That's the patch when the Mets and the Yankees played in the World Series, and I had no idea the patch was on there. And Ricky and we watched this entire World Series side by side for, what was it, 6 games or whatever it was that the series
won
went.
6 games.
And so and I didn't realize until I purchased it. And so this is another sign that Ricky will always be with me. There it is, the World Series patch. So again, Garth, thank you so much. I appreciate the calling, brother.
You got it, brother. You guys have a great morning. Be safe, and tell Brandon she's doing a great job on the bell so far.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of even from Thomas Burnett. Brandy, a lot of love to you.
Well, I already told Thomas I'd punch him in his face.
There you go.
Hey, I'll pay to see that match.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Hey, I actually thought we were going to have to get in the ring last night with that crew that was there from New Jersey and New York,
That
man.
was just part 1, Chief.
I know.
Wait a minute, New
Tonight's
Jersey?
gonna be
I know.
Part 2. We're all wearing our DeFalco guy T-shirts to the show.
Are you?
Yep.
As a Jersey guy, I got to learn more about this.
I'll brief you after the show.
Right? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Garth, buddy. Go back
You
to
have a
work
good one,
and
guys.
sell 10 more cars because we got to get to SummerSlam.
Working on it, brother.
Love you.
Man. Bye now.
Thank you again. Again, Garth, thank you very much. Wow. One more topic under I Hear Voices. Bray Wyatt, also known as The Fiend, of course, has been seen in multiple Raws since WrestleMania, but has not been used. What's next for Bray Wyatt, you guys think, and gals think? Brandy, let me go to you. What do you think's next for The Fiend or Bray
Has
Wyatt?
he really been seen? I really haven't seen him much. I've
Well,
seen
he-
Alexa and her Lily thing, but I really haven't seen Bray too much.
Well, not on camera, but what this is saying is he was backstage for all these weeks and he hasn't been used for anything. So really, I think the question comes after the loss and the change of Alexa, what's next for Bray Wyatt / The Fiend or a brand new character?
I hope Bray. I hope Bray's. Excuse me. If he's in need of some assistance, and there's been storylines out in the market talking about he's still trying to recover from Brody's passing. I hope he gets the help that he needs, if it's true. If it's not true, I think my gut, the Fiend's been played out, and I think a new character needs to develop.
Okay, there you go. And I don't agree with that. I think they've gone and done as much as they can with The Fiend at this point. All right, with that, we're going to step aside for our first break of the day. You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere, coming to you live from the Go Live Vegas studios, and today is dedicated to my buddy Richard Marsh, Ricky Cash. And now, a message from a couple of our sponsors. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If inspiration is the beginning, where does it lead? Experience the 2021 Mazda 3 sedan and see where inspiration can take you.
Grab the brass ring in a 2021 Mazda 3 with exclusive FSW discounts at Findlay Mazda. Get Garth today at the Valley Auto Mall.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? I just wonder, is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
All right, welcome back to a very special edition of Thoughts Count Anywhere, dedicated to my good friend and dear radio partner of over 24 years, Ricky Cash, Richard Marsh, Matt, Chief, and our special guest bell ringer today is none other than Miss Brandy. Thank you for joining us today, Brandy.
The prettiest one you've had.
That is very true. Certainly in this motley crew, there's no question. Thank you for coming in today. We love Brandy. Brandy's like, if you look up wrestling fan, her picture's in the dictionary. I'm
It should
convinced
be.
of that.
Did you say smelly crew?
I did not. No, I did
Well,
not.
that definitely ain't me.
I was going to say
No, you smell very nice, by the way. I met her outside.
I was going to say I put deodorant on just for this show today.
No, I appreciate that. I got to tell you, when I pulled up, because I looked for you in your car.
Right,
you weren't
right.
in your car. You were inside.
Yes.
I had a little tire issue driving down there. I was coming down Sahara, and all of a sudden I got a warning light that one of my tires was under pressure. The 27 popped up. Okay, so I stopped for air at the 76 station right up here on Sahara.
Right.
I was facing on the back side of the machine, so I couldn't see the pressure. So I had my little gaugey thing. Filled it up, went to another tire. Anyway, I get in my car and I start driving. The tire pressure for that tire by the time I got done was 56 because the gauges were off. And I'm like, holy mother of God, I can blow this freaking tire up. So I'm driving slowly. I get here, park and everything. And so I go around. I'm like, all right, get my air pressure gauge. I'm letting some air out, right? And I didn't say this to you outside, but I hear the car pull up. And I had a funny feeling it was Brandy. I didn't look because I was watching my gauge. My butt's up in the air. And I'm thinking to myself,
Yes.
she's either going to turn around because she hates the view or we're going to have something funny to really talk about.
I never run from cakes.
Yes, that's my sister.
I feel good at 56, almost 57. God bless you, Brandy. Anyway, so what was his shark? Mr. Shark, Desert Shark says, Brandy versus Thomas in a ring bell match. That would be pretty interesting.
Which
Is it even a comment?
Which
Is it even a
Thomas?
contest?
I'm guessing.
Are you talking
Well, that's a
me,
good
the
question.
chief, or are you talking Thomas Burnett?
I think he's talking Bernetti, but it's not even a contest. That guy would be down in like 3 seconds.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Absolutely no doubt. All right, thank you for watching. All right, we're going to skip ahead. Anybody wants to call in on any topic regarding the wrestling, 702-329-6947. The number would normally be visible on the screen, but we have the little video running of Ricky, which is fine. 702-329-6947. Press 1 to come into the studio if you're outside the U.S., which we hope that audience is growing bigger and bigger. 1-855-502-4321. There's my buddy. The picture before that, Ricky and I were actually hosting a beauty pageant, if you can believe it. The Beasts, we had done a beauty pageant, then we had a show to do. That's Morgan St. James, who's a big writer.
Right.
And then next to her was Bella Capo, and you can... Okay, we have a phone call coming in. Caller, thank you for calling Thoughts Count Anywhere. Where are you calling from and your name, please?
This is Stephanie Sprague. This is Ricky Cash's daughter.
Steph! Steph, say hi to Matt, Chief, Brandy, and my producer, Aaron.
Hi.
Hey,
Go-
Stephanie.
Good morning, Steph. How you doing?
Good. We're doing okay.
Keep your chin up.
Turn
I
down
will definitely.
Turn down the volume in the background because we hear the feedback from whatever you're listening to.
There you go. Mom's listening on her phone, so it's behind her.
Oh, okay.
If you don't mind me asking, what part of South Carolina?
So we are in Blythewood, which is right outside of Columbia. It's a little suburb.
Oh, nice.
Okay, because I many years ago I was stationed in Charleston, so
Oh, okay.
I kind of know where you're at.
Gotcha.
So what's
We're
up,
right
Steph?
off the 77. I just wanted to call in and, tell you, Phil, thank you so much for all you have done for my mom, for my family. You were his best friend. And I don't have a memory even without you in it. With him?
You mean without him?
Yeah, without him, without you in it. You're in every memory.
Looking at the pictures that we've got in the studio here, I'll tell you the first thought that came to my mind, Steph. Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Our theme song when we did Vegas Unwrapped, we had the Odd Couple theme song playing.
Well,
that
there
was
you
our
go.
intro.
Yeah, the Odd Couple. More or less the Odd Couple.
Right, and I can't listen to the Odd Couple without thinking of Vegas Unwrapped. There was no question I was Felix and he was Oscar. Right, Steph?
Right, 100%.
Yeah, you would dare say we were inseparable most of the time, right?
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
So,
Like I said, I don't have a memory that doesn't have Phil in it and doesn't have my dad in it together.
well, those will never fade. And listen, we've talked a lot over the week. You know how I feel. I think Chief wants to say something. He's jumping into the mic. Hang on.
I don't know your father, but I have to tell you, I'm really bothered today that I got to sit by a New York Jets jersey and a New York Mets hat. Because I'm born.
That's okay. That's okay. My husband overlooks it. We're a very eclectic, divided family. So.
Yeah, Richard's wife Kim is an Eagles fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Richard's son-in-law is a Red Sox fan and a New England fan. And
Jason, you should have taken a blood test before you got married. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I was
Jason.
about to say that. I was like, at least he wasn't a Red Sox fan.
Hey, Jason. Just so you know, Jason, I know where the Verrazano Bridge is.
So do I.
We'll leave it at that.
All right. Steph, I said this to you on the phone, and I'm going to take 2 more minutes out of our showtime here to reshare this
Take
with
as
you.
much as you want.
Because I want the world to know that you have become a very impressive woman in how you've not only handled this as a daughter and truth be told, legally stepdaughter, but Rich never considered you a stepdaughter. You were a daughter. And from the time we laughed with you and your mom and doing your little wrestling match at the pool to the way that you to the way that you handled yourself with your mom for that 1 hour on the call, as I said, you've grown up to be one hell of a woman. You should be very proud. I know Rich is looking down. I know the rest of the family is, because you now become the matriarch of the family. I hope you realize that. And you will continue to have the strength to make right. I know you're looking. I know you and your mom are going to make up for time. You accepted everything that happened while Rich was sick, and in Yom Kippur terms, that's going to give you a lot of credit moving forward. So be very proud of yourself and how strong you have been to help your mom now that she's with you, which was mine and Scott's goal to make sure she finished that drive in peace. Now she's at peace, I know, with you guys in the family. And kiddo, I'm so proud. I can't put enough so's in there. How proud, and I know I speak for Eileen when I say this, how proud we are of you and the woman you've become over the loss of Richard.
I appreciate that very much. I worked very hard, and Dad was my guy tonight. I mean, I love my mom, but me and Dad had that thing that couldn't be broken, and it will never be broken. But now, Phil, you have to realize now you're another dad. So, if I call you, I call you.
Hey, listen, I've had worse titles, but I've always been there for you. You know that. And so I'm stepping up to be the next one in line. So I'm very proud to be here when and if you guys need to reach out. Okay. You know that.
We'll do that.
All right, love.
All right, Phil. We love you.
All right.
Love you. Thank you.
Hugs and kisses to everybody. Okay, we'll talk soon.
Love you. Bye.
See ya. Here's the funny thing about that phone call. Rich was never a big wrestling fan, but he took in a friend of his when he moved to Vegas, who was his longtime high school friend, and he took him in while he was trying to get settled. He was a wrestling fan. So Rich would endure me coming up to his house with my laptop, plugging it into his big-ass screen TV, plugging in for the pay-per-views because his buddy was a wrestling fan.
There you go.
And he started, I mean, he knew, the old guys, the classic guys we always talk
You mean
about.
like me?
Well, no. Well, I know. Yeah.
Not
like
the prehistoric guys.
That's right. Now coming to the ring, T-Rex. Anyway.
What I've got to endure here.
That's right. So it was funny because he endured wrestling because me and his friend, and he'd sit there and he'd kind of laugh and chuckle about what he'd be saying, but I knew deep down he was kind of slowly getting into it. So it's ironic that now we're talking about him on the wrestling show because he was not a big wrestling fan and his daughter Steph calling in. But anyway, all right, let's get back to business. I can't keep doing this to our listeners, and I appreciate it.
Now that you've got me going, I'm going to give you another two names today, Ron and Don Wright.
You guys that invented the airplane? Are you there?
That's what I'm thinking.
Look them up on Facebook.
One of
or
these days,
Google.
Cross is gonna open this door and fuck my world up.
Yeah, he is. One of these days, you better believe it.
He was there to start the prop when the Wright brothers took off.
We love you, Chief. I'm just joking.
No, that's okay.
Listen, you realize I'd be bugging the crap out of my buddy Richard with all of this kind of stuff.
You
not
better
gonna,
be bugging me, man.
That's what I'm going to say. You've
Damn
now become
right.
my new target. Okay.
That's all right.
Let's get back to business. I think the general wrestling news will kind of wait till the end. We'll hold off
Yeah.
on that one
Yes,
just a
please.
little bit.
Yes, please.
Okay, let's talk about WrestleMania Backlash preview. WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre in a triple threat. We're just going to make some quick predictions. You can put your predictions in the chat room real quickly, or you can call us at 709-329-6947. Press the number 1 to come into the studio. All right, real quickly, Brandy, your prediction on that title match.
I'm going to take Drew.
Drew.
Bobby.
Strowman.
Oh, crap. Everybody pick one.
Tiebreaker, Aaron.
It just got interesting.
Yes, you know what? I want to see McIntyre get it back. I don't think he'll get it back until there's people in attendance. I mean, I know, is there people going to be in attendance, or is this a Thunderdome?
Nope.
This is Thunderdome. I think Bobby's going to retain for the simple matter that I think they want to give Lashley his moment in front of people.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it at WrestleMania.
They had their chance last month.
Right, yeah, they did, but I think this makes it more intriguing for SummerSlam. So I'm going to pick Lashley to retain. I don't think Braun, I can't see Braun winning over these two guys right now because there's no storyline there with him for these two. So I think Lashley will retain. All right, next match. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think the next live event will be SummerSlam, and there's actual rumors it might be at Allegiant Stadium. Fingers crossed.
Oh,
Really?
that would be
Well, that would be
lovely.
great.
As
Duke,
long as tickets aren't as much as the freaking Raiders. 'Cause
Right?
What the hell are they thinking?
did you put? We should have had that on our pop culture list. So we'll get to that. Duke from Versus says Duke is going with the almighty Lashley. You know why I'm agreeing with him? Because I'm seeing him tomorrow at Versus card, and the last thing I want is Duke chasing me around that arena.
He could chase me around.
Hey, Duke, I'm going to hit you in the kneecap.
Oh my God!
Might catch Lashley running around the Boulevard Mall going, Lashley, Lashley, Lashley.
Love you, Duke.
702-329-6947. Press 1. All right, next match. Bianca Belair takes on Bayley.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca.
My favorite women's wrestlers, whoever's going against Bayley, so Bianca Belair.
I'm going to take Bianca as well. There was really no story build-up per se, other than a week or two. I think Belair has it.
Well, common sense says, she just got the belt. Are they going to take it away from her already?
Not this quick.
Well, wait.
I can't.
Wait. I got to brainstorm. WWE Creative. They may take it away from her. Who the hell knows?
Bayley was, but Bayley was a non-factor at WrestleMania. And I can't see the switch after the no-show really for Bayley.
I just had to get my plug in for
absolutely.
WWE Creative.
Speaking of WWE Creative, check out our new shirt at thoughtscountanywhere.com.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you for the
I see that one. I
segue.
might have to pick
Hold
that
on.
one
Let me
up.
bring it up.
I was laughing the whole time I was doing that.
Yeah. That's going to come up. So we'll wait till okay. Let me get down to the shirt. There it is.
Awesomeness.
Yes.
There it is. WWE Creative Writing. If you have to figure out, pretend it's a license plate, ladies and gentlemen. You see these little sound waves back here on the backside? IT. You could figure it out.
buy it because the chief says so.
That's right. Now again, just as go back to the
I ordered
laptop.
mine. What? Me.
Go back to
I know.
We all are in agreement.
Lenny Poffo has been reincarnated as Matt Mullen, the genius, is here in the studio. Okay, and again, I've just shown you the drop down, folks. That you just click on the drop down. There are other items that you can get. This, I don't know if I'd put it on a baby onesie, however.
You know.
But if
Why
you got
not?
it,
They shit.
they do. That's true.
You know, I wonder if
They know a bad show when they
I
see
wonder-
it. They cry when Raw's on too.
I wonder if the show comes out to Allegiant. We need to have these shirts in hand so that we can wear them when we go to the show.
Oh, there you go. Can you come back?
Hell yeah.
Can you come back to the laptop for a moment? Other items that are brand new to the store. If you want to do what Brandy's doing and Garth has done and Mr. Shark has done, I want to be a guest bell ringer on Thoughts Count Anywhere. Well, guess what? Starting June 1st, we have some new plans regarding the bell ringer. And if you'd like to participate and you'd like to promote yourself or your business to the world internationally on TV and on Go Live Vegas channels, then hit us up at info@thoughtscountanywhere.com and we'll be happy to share the details. And then this one, where's the other one that you made up for me? This one I greatly appreciate. This was not my idea. The guys threw this up there, but I appreciate it. Acknowledge me, Aaron Phillips, the voice. I am a Hall of Famer.
You skipped right by the biggest seller on the.
So
Right.
far, the Chiefs
Thank
rant.
you.
Yes, it is. But Brandy, I don't know if we could see your shirt. You have a little extra on your shirt. So if we can switch, I don't know. There you go. We have a little blingy edition of the Chiefs rant. Who made that for you?
Oh,
Let's
that
give
would be
props.
the lovely Lori.
There you
Lori
go.
Robal.
All right. So if you want to have that done to any of your merchandise you buy, contact us and we'll put you in touch with Brandon Laurie. We'll get it done. Okay. So again, just please remember to click on the item and you'll be able to see the drop down. And again, if you miss anything, right there, archive shows will take you direct to our archive shows on YouTube or our list of shows. And you'll be able to catch up on all your favorite episodes. Look, there's Garth and Mr. Shark, and then we'll have Miss Brandy's face on there. I don't know what I was doing there. Something must have tickled me. I don't know. Anyway, everything is up there for grabs. All right, real quickly, before we go to the Chiefs rant, let's go over the last matches. Triple threat, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, and Asuka.
Rhea Ripley, I swear to God, if Charlotte wins that match,
I'm
wearing that-
I'm with Rhea too.
All right. I think Rhea will retain. I don't think it's ready to change yet.
no.
Did you give your choice? Did I miss your
My
choice?
thunder always gets stolen. Man.
By who? By all of us?
Rhea Ripley.
All right. By the way, Garth put in the chat room, we need to work on that design we talked about. Is that about the Got Garth?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll get that done,
There
too.
you go. Rhea's coming in. Charlotte, Thomas Burnett says. John Rankin wants to know who's going to the shows today.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Rankin. How you doing, buddy?
All right. Next match. Universal Championship up for grabs. Cesaro finally getting his shot against Roman Reigns to win any title other than tag and U.S. And this first time he's going for that big one. Cesaro, Roman.
I don't want to steal your thunder. You go.
Yeah, you go first before you forget.
Age before beauty.
I'm going with the damn upset, Cesaro.
As much as I would love to see Cesaro win, I
leave.
can't speak either. Apparently,
It's not easy.
Just checking.
I would love to see Jimmy Uso cost Roman Reigns the belt and Cesaro wins.
I think that's where they're trying to get everybody to think.
I think it's just a swerve, and the Usos are going to cost him the
Right.
belt.
Yeah, I would love to see Cesaro get that big push too, but Jimmy's gonna prove that he is the bitch, and
It's like I said, though, Jim, last week I said, what if Jimmy comes out with Cesaro and Jimmy costs Roman the championship?
it would be great. I would love it.
It would be great, but I have a funny feeling it's a swerve with Jimmy, and he's going to cost Cesaro the belt. I don't want it to see that. I'd love Cesaro to have a belt around his waist, but I have a funny feeling Jimmy's going to swerve the other way. Just
But
I don't
that's
think
what
anybody's going to take that belt off Roman until Seth Rollins does it.
maybe. All right, next topic.
can't say.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship: Rude and Ziggler versus Ray and Dominic.
Ray and Dominic, it'd be cool to see the father and son win the tag team championships.
I agree with you.
Make that a
would be
three-peat.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
All right, all four of us think that we're going to have new SmackDown champs tomorrow. Last but not least, Damian Priest versus The Miz.
I'll go with the.
We're still on this storyline.
I'll go with the taller guy.
Damian Priest. By the way, they show online. I saw pictures of him over the years from when he first started wrestling. How his shape was not what you see today.
Now, Danny put him in good shape at
Yeah.
Monster Factory.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going with the Miz just because it's the Miz.
What about Johnny Drip Drip?
He's
It's
not
a
in-
lumberjack match,
You
so I
mean
don't think
Billy
anybody-
Ray Cyrus from the 90s?
Yes.
That's right. I forgot it's a lumberjack match. So Morrison will probably be on around the ring, right?
Yeah.
I would think so.
All right.
Maybe Bunny's going to make an appearance.
I don't know, but as we finish up talk on this, I think we need to get the typewriter ready to go here for the Chiefs rant momentarily. Let's jump into one item for the report before we go to the Chiefs rant. WWE is to resume touring July 16th, but no city has been named yet. I think it's good. If they're going to start touring a month ahead of SummerSlam, I think that makes sense.
I agree.
Let them start at the East Coast, so by next month they can come to Las Vegas
At
Yeah.
Legion
and
Stadium.
SummerSlam.
There you go.
Here'd be a hell of a tour.
There you go. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Then you go to Texas. Okay. Then you come to Vegas. Then you end up in either San Diego or L.A.
There you go. By the way, I haven't seen Sean Hyde, so either he has forgotten about us this morning or hasn't woken up yet.
Wait. Let me get a shout in to Sean Hyde.
It's not listening, though. He's not on.
From all of us here at Thoughts Count Anywhere, congratulations on your promotion and your new job.
There you go. Congrats, buddy.
Congratulations.
All right, with that, it is, I hate to change the gears from such a great announcement to now the Chiefs rant, but here we go. Chiefs rant.
Good morning, everybody. It is the Chief here, live and in color. I got 3 minutes, but now it's 2:59. Anyway, I'm not going to rant today, but I am going to talk about professional wrestler. I went to a show last night, and I encountered a young man. He's younger than I am, so he's a young man.
That talks for a lot of us.
Yeah. But anyway, don't interrupt me in my rant. I'll throw you the hell out of here on your nose. Anyhow, I met a man last night by the name of Lio Rush. What a class act. More people need to take notice of how this fella operates. Not only does he wipe his feet on the ring apron before he gets in, but he brought merch with him last night, and there was a young fella there who had a disability. Leo took the time to listen to him, to talk to him, to take pictures with him, and he was out of character. He wasn't Lio Rush. Okay? Not with that young man. With the rest of us, he was in character. We had a great time with him. But that's a class act, and that's what we need more of in professional wrestling today. Don't get me wrong. The wrestlers need to stay in character, but there are times and there are places that the wrestlers need to get away from that and actually do what he did last night. So, Mr. Rush, I appreciate what you did last night, and it'll be great to see you come back out here to Vegas in June for the anniversary show at FSW. And you know what, folks? That's the Chiefs rant today. Over and out.
There you have it. Some love going out to Lio Rush, who I think when he was future endeavored by the WWE, I think there were some questions about his character, about what, and I don't mean the character he was portraying on TV, I mean about him, right? And the fact that you've just shared that story, you pull back the fourth wall or whatever it's called, I think it's great. I mean, the best person who carried kayfabe all the way through was The Undertaker, and now we're seeing Mark Calloway and everything. I think similar to the way we talked about MJF last week with that kid with the happy birthday thing. There's a time and a place.
Yes.
And I get you're in character and you're the biggest heel and all that stuff.
Well, that's why I did what I did today with
Right.
Leo, because of what happened and what I did last week with MJF, to do the flip and let's see both sides.
John Rankin says, Chief, just come to the GCW show tonight. He will be there. All right. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Got some news flashing across our teleprompter. Number one, I did see this in the news yesterday. John Cena was talking about a potential return to WWE. I don't know how many great details there are of that, but I did see it. Did you find anything on that? Did you read the same story?
First I'm hearing of it.
Okay. Chief, did you hear anything about that?
I did not, but I know I'll put it this way. I know of a wrestler who is with WWE that would love to have a match with John Cena.
Sign me up.
TikTok.
Sign me up.
Would you be excited to see Cena come back, Brandy?
I'm not a Cena fan. Really can't stand him.
So that would be a no.
But that one wrestler that wants that
Yes.
match with him, sign me up.
Where's that meme? Shut up and take my money.
Yes.
You know what?
Take it all.
Let's take some pre-ticket sales. Send your money to Thoughts Count. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, the other
We're
thing,
announcing tickets via the Raiders.
That's right. What was it? $1,000 for Raiders tickets or something crazy?
Can I step off picture for a minute?
Step off picture?
Yeah, I need to go to my bag for a minute.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're in charge. It's your show. They don't tune in to see us. Also, too, by the way, before we forget, who is the winner of our bracketology of the greatest entrance? I know it's up on the website.
The Undertaker.
Rest in peace. So The Undertaker won, courtesy of all your votes. We appreciate it. And then we are working on putting a bracket together for best finishers.
He's doing it again.
All right, Rich, let me finish the show, would you please? Best finishers, we have, what did you say, so far 16 submissions to consider?
Yeah.
All right, so put your suggestions. Don't put them in the chat room because they're a pain in the butt to find. Post them direct to Thoughts Count Anywhere show on Facebook in a comments box. Maybe we'll put a post up there, favorite finisher. Put your suggestions there. Now, Brandy, who is our guest bell ringer, when we brought this up pre-show, said she's got a couple ideas already in mind. So I hope you're jotting these down there, Mr. Matt. Maybe some good ones, things we go.
I'm a high flyer girl. I like high flying moves. So shooting star press,
Freaking flippy shit.
5-star frog splash. Those ones got me. So
Another 5 stars on there.
don't put no super kick on there.
Who's 5-star, though?
Whoops.
By the way, is that for Shawn? Did you have that in it? Was
The Shawn Michaels one, not the
Yeah.
generic like clothesline super kick we see nowadays.
Yeah.
I just want to mention tomorrow is his biography on A&E, and I finished watching the Macho Man one, which got panned for the second hour because it focused on what could be drug issues and steroid issues, and they spent a half hour in Gorgeous Georgia. I found no issues with the show.
I have been absolutely loving that series.
Oh, absolutely. And this week, I'm in the middle watching Booker T from last week.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then they have Shawn Michaels coming up this tomorrow. And then I'm enjoying the Treasure Hunt show. Do you watch
I
that?
enjoy that too, except for that one guy. He jacks up the prices on them for everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's scripted.
yeah.
You know that.
But yeah, I'm enjoying both of them.
All right, we have, okay, I don't want to really recognize this because I want the, anyway. So, all right, so you're for the 5-star splash, frog splash.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the shooting star.
shooting-
And the
Stars.
shooting star, okay. Okay, WWE is announcing 6 different, how come, is this on the crawl underneath the screen, sir? No, okay. WWE announces 6 different segments, main event. Okay, this is for tomorrow, so we'll get back to that in a moment. All right, let's go to the next topic. Reports are saying Brock Lesnar is waiting for crowds to return before he re-signs a new deal. If he does return, who would you like to see him face?
The exit.
Exactly.
I'd like to see him just stay home with his daughter.
Retirement match with Goldberg. Both of them.
And Aaron, you don't need to put the picture up this time. I know what his daughter looks like.
There you go, yes.
I remember.
He's got the strongest genes on planet Earth.
Even the
Right.
kid who just recently signed,
His
who,
poor daughter.
who looks, the one that Paul Heyman says, I found the next Brock Lesnar, that kid from college.
Yeah.
Even he looks like Brock.
Yes.
By the way, John Rankin, if you could, is the Dark Side of the Ring. I don't think it's on Vice anymore. I think they moved it to an online
I
service.
think it's just through YouTube.
I watched I watched the Booker T one.
But that's not Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh,
Those
It's
are
on A&E.
Those are A&E biographies.
that was I saw it on somewhere yesterday. Dark Side of the Ring.
All right, I want to know where it's showing because I would love to see. I want to watch that series. So, all right,
I saw the Brian Pillman
I think
one.
it
That was
was
really
Vice.
where did you watch it? On YouTube?
YouTube.
All right, so is it under the Dark
I
Side
think
of
it's
the Ring?
still it's on Vice.
But
the
where's
regular
Vice now?
show is
3:30. Oh, do you have Cox?
I have DirecTV.
I got Cox, and I know on Cox it's 3:37.
Giggity.
Let it go. Let it go. Please let it go. Okay,
Too easy.
So Thomas, Dark Side of the Ring, is that still on the regular channel? Because there was a talk that Vice was being moved to a streaming channel over the last couple of months. So I'm ending up paying for all the flipping streaming channels because all my shows are not on the regular channel. Let me know where the Vice channel is airing it. Okay, Hulu has Vice. Okay, I have Hulu. All right, that's
We
good.
know I have written proof that the producers not pay attention to what we say whatsoever.
Hell no.
We just gave our predictions of whatever's on that screen like 2 minutes
I thought he was
ago.
going to be I thought he was going to be putting up something new. Okay. It's what? No. But we actually
We
that was-
literally just talked about that.
That
for
was
like
the same
10
thing we
minutes.
just talked about on the
See-
run sheet. Exactly the same.
See,
Exactly,
he's,
identical.
he's getting froggy today.
Just 'cause
it
he
was
had-
that donut.
He had the donut.
No, he didn't have his cereal.
and didn't have the cereal.
His Honey Nut
Exactly.
Cheerios, or whatever it was. Hot cereal,
Shredded
whatever it was.
wheat.
He needs his Wheaties in the morning,
Yeah.
apparently.
So Thomas, I have DirecTV on that channel. So are they running the live shows there? If they are, I've got to set my DVR and it's missing it. That's
Give
why I'm
us the
asking.
scoop
Okay, all right, let's move
or
on.
call in.
Enough about that. Let's go on to our next topic. Let's see. Humberto Carrillo match was stopped with Sheamus due to a botched spot, and Humberto getting injured. Luckily, injury wasn't as bad as first thought. That was a nasty spill over the outside off the rope, and what he was trying to do. My God, that leg looked like it was crushed.
Flippy shit.
That was pretty bad. Luckily, he wasn't as hurt as they originally thought, but that looked pretty bad.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was bad. But hopefully he's okay, it seems like. Next topic. Big announcement from SmackDown, and I hope we're not jumping the shark. I hope we're not jumping the shark for those who haven't watched SmackDown, but
Shall we talk about it or not?
why? Yeah, we're going to talk about
Oh,
it.
okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have announced it.
Okay.
We have new women's tag team championships.
Did this happen last night?
It happened last night that they won we now have new women's tag team championship belt holders. Tamina and Natalia are now the new women's champions.
We have now been classified as losers.
I'm requesting a refund.
Well, who said dude? Is that you typing that? Oh,
You know, a dude is a hair from an elephant's butt.
is it really? How
Don't-
come?
dude?
Wait a minute. I want to know why you know that.
I don't know. I heard it as a fact a long time ago.
My goodness, I know who my next Trivia Pursuit partner is going to be. Miss Brandy is going to be right there. Keith Lee is a secret weapon to saving Raw on the on the road to SummerSlam. I got it. I got you.
You know, speaking of Keith,
Yes.
I wonder what's up with him.
I have no idea. All right, let's go to some AEW Impact, then birthdays, and then we're going to... Actually, if we go over a few minutes, it's not so terrible. There is no new Rise of the Fan episode at 10:30 today. We're going to set up a replay just so that you all know. Okay, let's go to another topic. Chris Jericho, although everybody laughed at the fall through pads and all that stuff, legitimately did some damage to his elbow at the Blood and Guts match. He was cited with a cast on his arm this week.
Yeah, it was the fall didn't look as bad just because of like the airbags and whatever else he landed on, but apparently whatever he landed on his elbow, he fractured his elbow. So hopefully he heals up before Double or Nothing.
Well, that's what
I
they're
don't
saying.
see
I'm
how
still
that's gonna
bitter it's not
happen.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm bitter that that's not here either. But I don't see how that's going to happen, him heal up. They said 4 to 6 weeks. Double or Nothing's the end of the month.
True.
Just put a damn cast on and wrap it up and let him use it as a weapon.
All right, our crack research staff.
And bust MJF's ass.
Exactly. Our crack
I didn't say
that's
that,
okay. Our
sorry.
crack research staff, who was 10 minutes behind on our segment about the card tomorrow, is clarifying Brandy's statement. Everybody's under a microscope here. The word dude does not officially refer to what you suggested. The origin of the word dude is attributed to New York City slang. It's originally referred to a fastidious man who is very concerned with his appearance, grooming, and manners, which is why you never hear the word dudes thrown around on this show.
Well, in Urban Dictionary, Aaron is number one.
And the chief even uses deodorant. So
Absolutely.
there you go.
It's a fitting show for it to be a New York City slang. Right?
Absolutely, especially today. My buddy Rich is a dude. All
Hey,
right.
I'll call Uncle Guido. You guys better knock
Hey, I got
it
Frankie
off,
Citro in my pocket.
There
We
you
all
go.
better be
Yeah.
careful.
I'm out.
Hey,
Last comment I want to make about AEW Impact. Miro won the TNT Championship from Darby Allin this past week as well, so Miro gets his first belt as a member of AEW.
About time.
so
Right.
does Darby and Sting become a tag team now and maybe go after the Young Bucks now that FCF is no longer?
SCU?
SCU, yes.
What the hell is
SCU.
SCF?
At least he got the number of
Simon Fraser University.
at least he got the number of letters
That's
right.
that's a pipe and drum band out of Canada.
All right.
Just to educate you.
What do you say we get ready for some birthdays before we totally run out of time? So this is what's called a segue and a stretch and a vamp. So while our producer's getting that ready, Chief has a couple of announcements.
Wait a minute. Let me put the cheaters on. First one is today over at the Boulevard Mall. We have Leo Rush, former WWE superstar, Saturday 1 to 3 p.m. and Jose Canseco 2 to 3 p.m. doing signings at Power Play Sports Cards. And tomorrow we
Sports
have
collectibles, not cards.
Yes, sports
He yells
collectibles.
at us every time.
My apologies, sports collectibles. And tomorrow we have Medusa coming in, Alondra Blaze, WWE Hall of Fame, from Sunday 1 to 3 p.m.
And tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Versus Pro Wrestling is going to have another card at the Boulevard Mall.
And Saturday, June the 12th, No Styles Barred, Dark Arts Entertainment Live Pro Wrestling at the Beast Compound.
And what's the address of the Beast Compound? It's on there?
The address is
Something First Street.
I'm looking.
First Street.
714 South First Street.
There you go.
7 p.m. doors, 8 p.m. bell.
And
That's where we're sending the bill for this plug.
and bring a chair. Okay. With that, it is.
And the last one is, I believe, June the 18th, FSW's anniversary show is going to be a 2-night show.
All right. There you go. All right. Guess what? It's time for some birthdays.
Happy birthday to you.
If you are celebrating a birthday from today through next Friday, first of all, let me wish you all a happy birthday. Thank you for tuning in and making us part of your day today. First, May 15th, you are celebrating with Kevin Von Erich, Farouk, damn, Tom Lawler. May 16th, The Godfather and Mike Kanellis. Godfather is a resident of Vegas.
Yes.
How come we don't have him in studio? Do we know anybody that knows him? Okay. May 17th, the Hebner brothers, Earl and Dave, referees, Alex Wright and Dash Wilder. May 18th, the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. May 19th is a big day to celebrate because Andre the Giant was born on May 19th. Aleister Black and Kip Sabian. May 20th, Road Dogg, Danielle Camella, and Akam, A-K-A-M?
Yes.
Is that how it's pronounced?
WWE wrestler.
All right, Akam. Don't remember it. Okay, May
Is it
20th.
Akeem?
No,
Sounds-
it's a com, A-K-A-M.
Ah, come on. Anyway, May 21st, Chris Benoit, Kota Ibushi, and Leva Bates. Happy birthday to all of you from all of us here at Thoughts Count Anywhere. We wish you a safe celebration of your birth. All right. Again, we thank you all for watching this morning. So we only have a couple of minutes left. Is there, before we go to quickly pop culture, anything that I skipped over that you guys want to point out?
The only one I really... Do we want to do that one now?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
We
You can
lost.
do that one.
We lost a good wrestler. I had the honor of seeing this character a couple times in the ECW arena. One of the originals, New Jack, passed away yesterday of a heart attack. I believe he was 58
Correct.
years old.
Yep. Shit, I'm going to be 57.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be 69, so I hear you.
Giggity.
But anyway, you know, I got to see New Jack and his partner, like I said, at the ECW arena against I think it was Balls Mahoney and Sandman, and what a hell of a show. And this, you want to talk about an entertainer and a crazy son of a gun. I seen him jump off of balconies. I seen him use staple guns.
Dark Side of the Ring showed that on his bio last year.
Yeah.
Dude was crazy.
Just a crazy, and I'll say it this way, a crazy SOB.
There you go.
But we're sorry for your passing. And out to New Jack's family, our prayers and wishes are with you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thoughts and prayers to New Jack's family. Mr. Shark also adds May 19th is Kane's birthday as well.
Yes.
Yeah, Glenn Jacobs, now known as the Mayor. Okay, real quickly before we sign off, those of you who love hockey playoffs, they start today, right?
Yep.
Right. I don't think our Knights got into first place overall. I don't think.
No.
Second
Which is
place,
full.
second place. They play tomorrow against the Minnesota Wild at T-Mobile Arena.
There you go.
Go Knights, go.
Absolutely. We shows. What was we shows? New shows. Shows are reopening in Vegas as others are getting shut down. You can go to Caesars.com. Folks like the Bronx Wanderers, Anthony McCool's, their shows are not coming back. I'm sorry, Anthony McCool. Thank you. What? Anthony Cools. That's what I said. No, I said cool. You weren't listening right.
He'll write it on a teleprompter in like 10 minutes. It's cool.
On Twin Brothers, he'll write it up there to make sure I don't screw it up on that show. Okay, so go to Caesars.com because this involves all their properties. Some of the smaller venues they're closing down and things like that. They told, who was it? Cool, that they're shutting his show down, but they're not doing anything with the venue that he's in. So why would you do that? Anyway, Chippendales was shut down. I know that bothers Brandy.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
As long as they don't shut down Magic Mike.
Not yet.
Who is, if I may ask, who is Cool?
What's his name again? Anthony Cool, right?
And what does he do?
He's a hypnotist.
A hypnotist.
Yes.
Okay.
One final topic. The CDC has finally announced that those who've been vaccinated, if they choose to, they are relaxing the mandate on masks. However, cities and states still are going to look at what they want to do individually in terms of masks. So just do what you're comfortable with as long as you're fully vaccinated. Yeah. I have a copy of my card on my phone. I'm not carrying it, the original, but I have it on my phone as a picture should anybody ask. So just follow the guidelines. Oh, Magic Mike is at the Sahara.
Yes.
There you go.
Opens in August.
Perfect. Donnie Osmond's show is coming back. We got others that are coming. Yeah, let's see. Can we get his? Can you get a clip? Here, let me hold it over here. I don't want to give out any pertinent numbers.
I don't care.
No, I'm just here. You can just see.
I'm the chief.
There you go. See if we can. There we go. So that's Chief. He is officially vaccinated right in front of the Stone Cold Steve Austin Smoking Skulls. By the way, I went old school today, if you noticed.
Absolutely.
I went.
We need to once in a while.
Absolutely. I got the Stone Cold belt here, and then over there I have the Winged Eagle belt going old school. All right. Whew. What a show, gentlemen. Again, thank you very much for letting me have Ricky join us and share us with my little tribute. And I get to do it all over again at 12 o'clock on Twin Brothers.
Miss Brandy, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me. It was a great time.
Did you have fun?
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll have you back.
Oh, good.
We know people.
I know people too.
I know. I know. It doesn't threaten you whatsoever. Mr. Matt, final thoughts.
Everybody have a good week.
Thanks, dude.
Stay safe. Rest in peace, Mr. Cash. You're responsible for bringing us Aaron. It's the greatest gift of all. May your soul rest forever.
Acknowledge him.
And Mr. Aaron, to you, you're making the chief. So take it for what it's worth. I love you, brother.
Thank you for your words, Thomas. I'm going to call you Thomas. I'm not calling you Chief. Greatly appreciated. All the kind words in the chat room. Greatly appreciated. Ricky, I love you, brother. We're going to do this again in about 2 hours. Because I'm dying in this Jets jersey. I'm going to take it off between shows. It is so flipping hot in the studio right now. I'll put it back on, though. I'll keep the hat on all day. All right, brother. We love you. Anyway, everybody in South Carolina, we love you. All right. I started my comment that I used to close the show. Yep. I actually started on Vegas and Rap with Ricky, so it's kind of cool that I've been doing it all this time. So in honor of Ricky, be kind to each other. Why is that? We're all we have. Thank everybody for watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. We'll see you next week right here. Take care.